Pagella here, and in this quick CLV Boost tutorial, I want to walk through 3 blogs that I respect a lot for 2 reasons. Number 1, they have fantastic content, and number 2, they do a fantastic job of turning their readers and their ideal future customers into real prospects and into real buyers via their blog in and of itself, without doing it in an obnoxious way, without doing it in a way that really takes away from the quality of what they produce. So the first website we're looking at is Conversion Rate Experts, conversion-rate-experts.com. This is a rather large consultancy in the CRO space. They've got some great articles in their little articles tab here, but if we take a look at just one of them, we'll notice how many subtle calls to action there really are. The first thing about CRO, is conversion rate, or CRE, I suppose, Conversion Rate Experts, is that all of their article content is explicitly and directly related to the potential needs, desires of their potential buyer. There are no articles here that really veer far from the course from converting more people. That's what they talk about here. So anybody who's really reading this in depth is a potential customer for them now or in the future. Assuming they have a website or that they're high enough in a company where they can hire somebody, or that maybe they will be one day. So the content in of itself is sort of the backbone here. But if we look around, up at the top, they've got, our clients and their results. They've got big, fancy, trust symbols of the schmancy pants customers that they've gotten to work with there, right? I mean, getting a job with Facebook and being able to use their logo, that's a big deal. Apple, that's a big deal. Google, that's a big deal. Amazon, Sony. I mean, these are some of the biggest companies in the world, right? So that gives them, they need ExxonMobil up there, and I guess they'd complete the dream. But they're bragging, even on their blog site, we know they're legit. They've got it right up there. Check this out. We have designed pages for more top 500 websites than any other company. Let us scientifically optimize your profits. Our clients include, right? I mean, that's a nice little succinct social proof validation of who and why they are. Do you have anything like that on your blog? Pretty good question to ask yourself. These guys are conveying their expertise very, very well, and they're doing so pretty high up here on their actual site. Of course, they still have their menu where you can explore other areas of the page. Right up here, they have a client testimonial and a link to more testimonials of a large company, Vodafone, that 300% increase in conversion. So Kevin Woodbury from Vodafone talks about this massive influx of leads and buyers because of what CRO or CRE did for their business. So right here, we've already got that. We've got a CRO toolkit, a bunch of great bullet points and a little funny character encouraging people to opt in for their CRO toolkit. They've got additional articles that people can sort to. You can subscribe via RSS. So maybe you're not ready to opt in, but you want to read more of our articles. Okay, you can subscribe via RSS. As we scroll down, they have a link to their methodology here. So more internal links that sort of promote them as the experts. More about our services. So they've got their services down here. So if people want to say, well, I am interested in what they do, they can click, right? If we had a dead sidebar, where would people click? I don't know. Maybe they click on this picture of, I forget her name, actress woman here. But because this is here, if someone's interested in services and they're halfway down the page, maybe well, you know what, I'll click it, right? So they're leaving the buying door open, I call it. They're giving people plenty of different opportunities. You'll notice when I get to the bottom of the blog post, this pops up. Free conversion resources. Send me my CRO toolkit. Pretty nice. I really like that. This is a great little pop-up. It's fantastic. And when you click this, you'll go over to their to a separate squeeze page where they're going to get you to enter your information. Here again, look at the bottom of every post. Do you want more helpful resources? Get our free bundle of resources. Or do you want to work with us? Here's our services or the contact us page. Boom, right away, giving you ways to access them. And at the same time, their content's great. If you check out what these folks are doing, they're linking you to the next article in the series. That's great too. They're just pumping out some of the absolute best content about conversion rate optimization that exists out there. Some other folks that I believe are doing rather well here, who went public not all that long ago, is HubSpot. HubSpot, arguably famous for many things, one of them being coining the term inbound marketing. So when it comes to using a blog, social, and great content to garner leads, they're sort of creme de la creme. I ultimately hold HubSpot at sort of the highest pinnacle when it comes to great content that is also a great driver of leads and driver of sales. They have content for every level of their buyer's journey, for so many different types of prospects. They've dialed in their avatars so well. These guys are absolutely excellent at what they do. So if we scroll down here, we've got other marketing content that we can explore if we'd really like to. We can subscribe to their blog. This is wherever I scroll, I can if I really like this and I say, well, man, I got to leave now, but I could use more of this. Boom, subscribe. I can do it in half a second. As I keep moving down, they've got plenty of relevant links. At the bottom of every post on HubSpot, they've got some kind of call to action. Sometimes it is an explicit start my free trial. Other times, it's a white paper, a webinar, a subscribe to our blog and learn more marketing tips, all sorts of different rotatable calls to action at the bottom of every single blog post. Nice clean format, nice navigation to explore more content, but I can subscribe or I can opt in or I can potentially convert to my trial right away. And again, check this out, social validation. Join 400,000 plus fellow marketers. Get HubSpot's latest marketing articles sent straight to your inbox. Boom. Here we go, right? This is my fake email. I guess they've saved it. Steven@manchild.com. It's sort of embarrassing that now everybody knows what my fake email is, but if you ever see this enter your CRM system or your email marketing system, you know that I'm testing your material for one of my videos. So you can email me and make angry comments. And then of course they have all their various comments, and then they have other related articles down here. But at the bottom of every single post, at the top we've got the ability to subscribe. At the bottom we can subscribe. We've got social proof therefore, and at the bottom we've got a relevant banner or something worth clicking on. And then when you try to leave, as you can see, we have a nice exit pop. It's a very soft call to action. It's very soft, but they have get expert marketing tips straight to your inbox. Social proof. Very soft. This is not aggressive. This is not a whiz-bang ebook. This is a really light and soft CTA, but it's still a good one, and it's better than doing nothing. I'm not offended by this pop-up, and I think it gets them more leads, or else they wouldn't be doing it. They wouldn't be publicly traded. KISSmetrics, one other website that I think does an excellent job at making great content become a driver for sales. Used to be headed up by Neil Patel and his buddy there. Isn't anymore, but still a good company, and they still implement a lot of nice inbound marketing strategies that probably originated from Neil, but I'm not sure. If we take a look at their blog post here, check it out. What do we got? Up at the top, you can sign up for a free trial of KISSmetrics by logging in with Google. Pretty quick. You can explore their other content up here. Free email updates. If you're interested in subscribing to their blog, just like you might at HubSpot, you can fill this out. If you want to register for a webinar, which implies what? Giving them your name and email address. That's what it implies. If you're interested in a webinar, you can click here. Boom, educational content, you got a webinar. Now as we continue to scroll down, this banner follows us. What is this? A light, non-obtrusive, but certainly still there, call to action to start your free trial, which implies what? Giving them your information. So they have a nice light call to action. I'm not offended by this. I think this is tasteful. I think it's perfectly fine. It's not in my face. It doesn't take away from the content, but it is letting me know they're there. If I get really excited at this point and I only have 20 seconds before I got to run out the door to a meeting, but I'm excited about KISSmetrics, I can go, oh man, these guys know what the heck they're talking about. Boom, I can click on the free trial. So we can get started right away. Now if we scroll to the bottom here, check this out. We get to the very bottom of the post. This is a rather big post. This was ranked very high in Google. I think it was number 3 in Google for the term YouTube marketing. And this is a 2-year-old post, but they're doing very well here. At the bottom, just like HubSpot, check it out. Optimize your growth, blah, blah, blah. They have a white paper that you can click here to download. Of course, you're going to enter your name and email. Now, even underneath all the posts and the comments, look at all these comments. Tons. They're doing a great job with their content. That's what this is telling us. As we get to the bottom, what's happening again? Social connection, but start your free trial. Lots and lots and lots of calls to action and lots of ways to navigate and explore content. Webinars, email subscriptions, other article surfing, social interaction, call to action to get in on a free trial. Lots and lots and lots of ways to take the next step forward. So if nothing else, I hope that this has spurned some ideas in your own mind as to how you can use your blog as a way to not only proliferate great content, thought leadership, helpful information for your market, but to really help people take the next step forward. Signing up for a free trial, opting in, booking an appointment, whatever the case may be. So hopefully this was useful for everybody here, and I look forward to catching you on the next CLV Boost tutorial.